Hello everybody and welcome back to Void War. We are doing both well and not great. And you're going to say, how sway? So I, being perhaps the dumbest person to ever do it, accidentally got both of our boarders killed at the end of the last fight, which was the big mid-game fight, you know, the one that happens at the third sector, like the end of the third sector. Accidentally boarded them, even though we were going to destroy the ship in a mere moments. Didn't realize how weak the ship was. I'm used to being worse at the game. Well, you know, but on the positive side, we beat the ship. We still have 3 fireballs, 5 projectiles we can fire, 5 ghouls we can summon into an enemy ship, several methods of teleportation, a shielding, and now we have a chaos, or the Chaos Star, which apparently calls upon the dark gods in times of need. I don't know what that means. I looked it up, like I pulled up the wiki for Void War, and it just said the same thing. So who knows? We're going to find out at some point, I imagine. I want to do this planetary assault because I really like the planetary assault. And I'm going to go to this merchant because I need more crew now. We enter inside an asteroid belt. I have a summon... I have people in here? I have movable people in here? Whoops, hold on. Okay. Interesting. How do we play this again? Hold on. Set you on fire, set you on fire, set you on fire. Target them like that. Trigger the crazy fire mode, I think. You're dying. Oh, you're definitely dead. You're immune to poison. Okay. I'm going to set the ship on fire. Where's my sensors? Oh, you're busy doing a thing. Oh, they're having a terrible time and they're dead. Okay. That went really well. You know what? We can maybe go down this way as well. You're somehow unpowered? Okay. Interesting. We, I guess the Chaos Star maybe summoned those demons, which is kind of cool. Layer cannon. That sounds dope. I'm sorry, you could just get the siege beam? That's awesome. What are you? Slows all crew on the enemy ship. That's awesome. I'm going to buy a flare cannon and I'm going to sell this neural lance. Because it only costs 1 power to fire 2 shots every 13 seconds. That seems unbelievably good. I'm going to boost my sensors as well, so I can hopefully see more things. Okay, enemy ship. Oh, a thrall appears to have been summoned on their ship. Kind of cool. I'm going to teleport into here, destroy that for 51 scrap, and then recall the homie. I'm going to shoot you, and then I'm going to... Is that called Soul Storm? That's wicked. Twin Soul Spear. Okay, so that's an ionizing weapon. You know what? I'm going to trigger this. And you're going to trigger this. And I'm going to hit you with the 3-shot Marty. Like that. And then I'm going to... Brrp. Easy money. And I'll flare cannon you as well, I guess. Which apparently creates hull breaches. I wouldn't know. They're just dead. A second chaos engine? I don't really think I need it. Poison slowly heals you. Poison slowly heals you. You're immune to poison, right? Kill him. Are you immune to poison? You are. Okay, you're going to stay here because you create poison yourself, but you can use that to keep yourself alive, which is kind of cool. Another soul barrage? Do I have anyone who can even take another? I actually do. Okay. That's going to be 7 and that's going to be 0. I need to remember to summon those people, by the way. Okay, let's do a little tradey trade. What have you got? Teleport self to target room. You know, I could maybe go for one of you as a border. I like that. Immune to poison, +2 poison DPS. 1 DPS, 1 DPS in mediums. Kills grant 2 DPS for the duration of the encounter. Okay. Makes poison. 1 damage. Sacrifices a thrall. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to sell some of that stuff. Pull up this. I'm sorry, this is a crew member now? Huh. You're going to take that? Do I have an armor? I have no armor. I would love some more stuff. Okay. That's fine. 3 Blood Knights. And our Blood Cultist warship. Alright, well, we're gonna set everything on fire that we can. Then I'm gonna fire those like that. You stunned me? That's bull. Can't believe you did that to me. Okay. Mind controlled my guy? Disrespect. You mind control another one of my guys? Okay. Let me go back here. Summoned 1,000,000 people on their ship. More fires. It's not looking good for you guys. I think I should reorganize where my weapons are located on the bars as well. Okay, these guys dying is fine. Because you're the only one I need to live. And I'm glad you did, actually. That could have been worse. Right. I only want to do it like that. So Q and W are my guns. R is the lance. Whoops. The energy lance. Yeah. How are you up? Yeah. And where am I going? I'm going to the planetary fortification. Okay. You know what else I need to do? I want you to be up here because you're my teleporting fella if I ever need it to happen. Yeah. Okay, that. I might as well get used to firing all of them at... Do you summon them on their ship? I think you did. Mediums. So you're doing a little bit of work. So I'll recall you. One of them. Definitely one of them. And they're having a terrible time. I love that. Are you immune to... No, you're not. I thought you were immune to poison, but you're not. That's fine. We're going this way. So it seems the Chaos Star just summons creatures. I'll scan for suspicious activity. A thunder cannon. Shouldn't you be there? Yeah. I get. You know what, Skeleton? You can be there because I guess you're a member of the crew now. You are. Immune to suffocation, poison, and fire. Reduce enemy DPS by 1. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I should heal you as well. I'm going to do that. Set all of this on fire. I miss having my guys who love everything on their ship to be on fire. Okay. Perfect. And can I get 3? Yeah. They're dead. Easy money. We have such a good ship right now. I scan for more suspicious activity. Hell yeah. I love detecting suspicious activity. It always works. And our ship is fully charged as well. Okay. So one of them. And then frankly. Just fire everything at them. Yeah. Bit of that. Oops. I should remember to activate that as soon as I can. And I should probably boost my shields when I can. Because this thing plus shields. Second flare cannon? I think that might be the way to go. And a heat beam for creating fires or a one shot. Ah, it's got to be the heat beam. Yeah. Put you on auto fire. And are you healed? You are healed. That's going to be your location. So you're going to go in there. Planetary assault. It's only the second time I've done one of these. I think I need to sneak people in. You are above an Imperial planet colony. Oh, your arrival above an Imperial planet colony has triggered a prompt defensive response. Servers to orbit batteries begin engaging your vessel in a bid to drive you away. You may comply and leave, but scans of the colony reveal a weakened fortification full of wealth collected from the surrounding colonies. Absolutely so. You have you have a 3 shot every 16 seconds and a 1 shot every 10 seconds. Shouldn't be too bad. Deploying infiltrators. Hold on. Deploy infiltrators. I'll deploy these guys to weak point 1. Then I think they will go and do some stuff, right? They'll be able to sneak about. Like this. Got another thunder cannon. Not sure I need it. Okay, so, and then I think we destroy their walls. And you know what else? I should probably be setting this stuff on fire and then hitting them with the bunch of these. Oh, they've found us. In that case, do that. Teleport you in here. 23 scrap. I guess I'll recall you. You know what? I can summon some dudes. Why are you here and you here? Okay. The summoning of my ghouls should get us this loot. 12 scrap. This guy might even get this. No, not quite. What though? Nope. In there. Nope. In there. Nope. In there. Yeah. So the fire is annoying because it actually doesn't affect these guys at all. I forgot they're immune to fire. Boom. 31 scrap. And we escape. Okay. That's not bad. I will feed you to the bloatfish. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I do. What if you didn't do that? And instead you died? Just a thought. Just a potential thought. Ah, you're... Don't tell me you're dead. No, you're not dead. Okay. Did they hit? They impacted? Excellent. And a bit of that. Excuse me? Did you just attempt to summon people on my ship or something? Did you hear that? Fish, 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 fish. Okay, save stations. We're hitting up the Stargate. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's go to another exclusion zone because we're not really doing boarding anymore. I think we can destroy an enemy ship like this. Oh, and you know what? While I'm here, nah, we'll keep the heat beam. Heat beam's really good. Yeah. Anything cool? I'll go to the merchant because they actually have cool stuff now. Intruders detected. I hate that. Intruders detected there. I'll summon some ghouls on their ship. And if I can get you down there, that'd be good. Okay. I'm gonna wait for all my weapons to charge. I'm also going to wait for this guy to finish his summoning. Actually, I might as well trigger you like that. You fight this hound, please. Okay, my guys died fairly quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for all the projectiles to impact. Like, that's probably more than enough. That and... there we go. I set them on fire. Not super necessary. Okay, get up here and fight. Good. Could have gone worse. Do you need that? No, I'm gonna... what's this? Repair speed? I'll give you this. I'll give you that. Okay, I'm going to save my money for the, what do you call it? The merchant. I investigate. We find one ballistic shield. I don't really have that many people with utility slots, so I won't bother for now. I'll attack the Imperial ship. At least an Imperial ship is full of easily killable people. No offense. You know, I feel like the setting everything on fire doesn't really do that much anymore. Okay. Then I'm going to hit you with one of them. You with them. Hit you with them. Oh yeah. Good stuff. I kind of wish I had someone with the ability to stun enemy crew. Is it Terror Amplifier? There's something you can get that stuns enemy crew. That could be really useful. I need to remember to use these flare cannons as like tactical causing breaches. Because breached systems obviously have to be unbreached before they can be repaired. Wait, do you not do damage? You don't do any damage. I can't believe I've just realized that. The flare cannon doesn't do any damage. Okay. I guess I'll go thunder cannons then. You know what? Thunder cannons and a flare cannon. I'll cut the beam. Let's see what happens. And let's see what we can buy. Corruption beam. Corrosive gases. Neuralizer. 5 damage and stuns crew. I was literally just talking about that. Flame lance. Okay, creates multiple fires. 3 charges. Hull Reaper. Oh, that's the beam that heals me? Oh. Consumables restore 10 HP to all friendly crew on board as well as additional effects. Your ship can now dodge spells. That seems awesome. I'm going to buy that. Actually, I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to buy the Siege Bombard. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to buy the Hull Reaper. Power, power, power. Nah, I'm okay. I'm gonna go here though, and I'm gonna heal my ship. Yep, 10 hull points repaired. That's pretty good. Intruders detected. Why don't you get him and you get him? Actually, that's a terrible idea. Why don't you get him and you get him? Summon the dudes. Load that up. Right, get in here and fight that thing. Okay. I'm gonna wait for my shots to come in. Like my psychic shots to come in. I assume they just did. I actually don't know though. And then we're gonna do this. This. Oh, I'm doing wrong things. Okay, get out of there, big man. You're not auto-firing? That's a mistake. Okay. Flare cannon. Shot. Hey, they died, so it worked. Another chaos engine. Give me the fleshy reagents. I don't really want them, but could be worse. I was gonna say, what do you mean intruders detected? No, they really mean intruders detected. Okay, they're just in here being annoying. And we're fine. Took a bit of a beating, but we're fine. I attack. For sure. And you know what? I'm going to hit you with all of these. Oh, we summoned a thing on their ship. Send that over. Trigger that, trigger that. Alrighty. Bit of that. And they're dead. That went quite well. Okay. You know what? Knowing that the flare cannon doesn't do any damage, I might go back to the heat beam. I was using it under the impression that we were getting something out of it. And we really aren't. Being honest, we really aren't. Don't get me wrong, the breaches are nice, but I attacked the Imperial ship. I think leaving things on fire is a better way to do it. So I'm going to hit you like that. I'll set this on fire, hopefully. Need to do this. Okay, good shots. Beamer. Now, obviously, these guys don't really care about their ship being on fire. Bit more of that. Amidst. We can go toe to toe with them, that's for sure. They thank me before leaving. Okay, they don't pay me though. I want that. Warp in, steal that, warp out. One antidote. Okay. I'll be honest, I thought that was going to be way more useful than it was. One antidote. Yay. So you're going to activate that. I need to remember to do that as well. You're gonna fire off one of them. And I need to try and remember to load munitions at all times. Like that. Hell yeah. The emissions literally covers the cost of it. But yeah, I need to remember to do this all the time because this is actually really useful. I offer them my spare flux capacitor and they give me a bunch of scrap, which is actually really convenient because I'm about to go buy some things, perhaps. Gain invasion while your sensors are active. Once per fight, summon a random demon on the first enemy crew to use a psychic power. I kind of want one of them. And honestly, give me the siege beam as well. Summons a demon. This is probably better early on. You know what though? I'm going to gain 10 additional dodge while our sensors are active. Yeah, I'm going to power up like that. And I'll probably try and get a bit more sensors. But this way I have a siege cannon and a siege beam and a bunch of weapons. I attack the space colony. I get up 6 DPS. That's a huge weapon. You know what? My boss man's taken that. I should have sold all of this shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I also should have repaired my ship. I really hope there's a shop in the next sector. Please be shops. It's 2 merchants. Where did this happen? Or when did this happen? How long had there been a man on here? Okay, so I'm probably going to go to the psychic merchant. Do you know me and my psychic merchants? Okay. Hit them with the 5, 6, 7. And then I gotta not be afraid to fire off. Oh yeah. Power both of these. Okay, then my shots landers. Bit of that. So now come over here. Okay, they're dead. Two DPS of blood cults. That's awesome, but I don't have a use for it. So you have 6 DPS against this guy. You're crushing him. You're gonna... Yep, you're gonna toxic gas me again? Okay, that's fair. You're gonna man that. You're gonna teleport back here. I couldn't teleport you here. Okay, I guess you're just gonna be the pilot for now. So that we can get out of here. An ion storm. That's annoying, but it's okay. Acceptable. And yeah, just do the usual. You have 5 weapons. Okay, and you're going to teleport into here. Okay. And then we're going to fire literally everything we have at you. And then we own you, right? The second your shields go down, we have you completely owned. Yeah. Perfect. You're going to man that. You're going to man that. We're going to save stations like that. We're going to a shaman merchant. Okay. Trade. Immune to fire, creates fire on death. It's actually dope. Hold on. Sell, sell. I don't need this chaos thing. Sell, sell. I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna buy you. Okay. So, you're going to go here. And then you're going to go here. You're going to go here. Let's make sure. You're going to take that, I think. You're going to take that. Right, I'm pretty confident in our ability to own the enemy. You're gonna stand here and you're gonna stand here. Save those stations. So, trigger 2 of these. That's 2 bonus shields, alright? Activate these. Activate you. Hit it with the 5, 6, 7. Okay. And you know what? Fire these off as soon as you can, because we could actually start doing a number on them. I mean, look at that. We didn't even need to wait for the psychic powers to trigger. Easiest money in my life. Now, with the money we have left, I have 104. Honestly, one of them. I didn't repair my ship. I'm actually the stupidest person to ever live. So we might lose here. And if we do, it's my fault. If we don't, I'm the greatest to ever do it. Okay. Trigger, trigger. Now I'm going to specifically target these. You're going to set the Thrall pit on fire. You're going to summon... No. Okay. I'm summoning a Warbringer in there and a Redeemer in there. Immune to suffocation, immune to fire, creates fire on death. Enemies cannot exceed 3 DPS plus 6 DPS. Okay. You're in there. And then we're going to fire... Oh, we're going to trigger. You know what? You're gonna auto fire this. Okay? Then you're gonna summon. You're gonna fire. You're gonna... They mind controlled the Redeemer on their ship. That actually seems quite foolish. Go ahead and summon another Warbringer if you wouldn't mind. Okay, the Redeemer's dead. Unfortunate. But it could be worse. So they summoned a bunch of dudes on my ship. And they thought that would save them. Why don't you get out of here? You know what? Warp in there and kill him. Okay. Do I have any other... Oh, I lost you. That is unfortunate. Trigger all of these. You know, I think we've won. Yep. What an amazing ship. You know, honestly, I've unlocked Torment 2, by the way. It's going to sound ridiculous. I think that the game was easier on Torment 1 than it was on normal because there was a wider variety of cool shit to find in the stores that made everything, A, more fun. I had a great time. And B, just a wider selection of choices. Instead of, you get the same kind of stuff. Like we've got the flare cannons. Never seen them before. So many modules I've never seen before. Crew members? Normally I find like rabble and trash and gutter rats in the stores. And like, hey, do you want this dickhead who doesn't do anything and has a knife? But instead they're like, what if you had the High Magistrate doing some crazy shit? This fella, High Magister, look at him. Crazy mode. The Chaos Star, I wouldn't really use the Cyberfuse that much at the end. Got a fat stack of resonance. Appreciate it. And we unlocked a new ship. We unlocked, I believe, the B version. Yes, of the Interdictor. Which has 2 commandos and an assault sled. What do the commandos do? +1 DPS in a vacuum. Immune suffocation. Okay. You know what the tech is, right? Flare cannon. What does Torment 2 do? Enemy crew are stronger. Scrap income is reduced. Stacks with all previous difficulties. Okay. So I wonder if Torment 1 is like the actual way to play the game. And Torment 2 is where it starts to get harder. I'll still Torment 1 for a bit. Got flare cannon, right? Whatever that upgrade on the assault sled was that's like they blow the doors off when the thing drops in. Yeah. Anyway, that was wicked. Thank you for watching. I really hope you've... Oh, it has a flare cannon. It already has one. I wasn't even thinking. I'm so void war pilled. I'm ready to go. Right, thanks for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces. But if you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description and the notification button. I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya.